So basically, what Father said is like Ezra Sutel, chapter 2, verse 28. It says in our Bible, the Old Testament, all the people from around the world, they're gonna come to Tigray.
No way.
Exodus, literally.
No way.
Even
time when 24:30, that is the main thing I was going to go into with him, because it says, I'll just say what it says here.
the stars are going to fall, he said, and the moon is going to be blood. It's going to be literally dark blood.
Yes.
It's going to be a black moon. Verse 30, like the whole thing. And even about, Moses and the Ark, even the Ark of Covenant, the Ten Commandments, where it was given to Moses, he explained everything.
See, I'm missing all this.
Yeah. So should I go word for word for everything?
Yeah. Just
when he said, when the east of the world, so the God of translated.
The Son of God. The Son of God is gonna come from the east. It says in the verse 30.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna come from the east.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Decided.
He's gonna come from the east. And he's gonna come in judgment.
One second.
It's gonna be the judgment day.
So the Son of God is gonna come from the east.
Yeah.
Within the time of the darkness.
Of course.
So so basically,
It's pitch black.
it will go pitch black.
Yeah.
Then the Son of God will come from the east.
Exactly.
And when he comes from the east, he'll bring the people forth to judge them.
Exactly. And the righteous ones are gonna
We'll
stand
go one side,
in the right side, not just one side.
right side,
Yeah.
and the evil to the left side.
Yeah.
Sheep and the goats.
And there's an expression in Giz. The righteous are going to say, He's come to bless us, to guard us, to save us. And those evil ones,
Yeah.
also on the left side, they're going to say, we've never seen him before. Why should we care about him? So he's going to say, those who you've been doing good, helping people on such and such,
Come to this side,
not just this side.
right side.
Yeah.
Those of you that looked over people
that's
and
heaven.
didn't help the poor and so forth,
And
go to the
they're
other
going to be
side.
condemned.
Okay, that's the same.
Yeah, and what part interests me the most, though? You know what I said? He talked about everything. Deborah said,
1 minute, Shushai, because this will record both voice, and I want this to be. Yeah. This is more than anything, because this will be probably the easy part of what I'm asking, because we just went on to Matthias, and we know how to say Matthias, in even what I'm saying. But where the interesting and important thing comes into me is there's prophecy also in not just the New Testament, the Old Testament. For example, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Joel, Malachi, Zephaniah, all these prophets, they all spoke about the end of the world. They all spoke what will happen. And for example, Ezekiel 36 talks about it in a different kind of light. You know what I mean? Ezekiel 38 talks about a Gog and Magog war that will happen to bring on the end of the world. So I'm not sure if is he okay with Old Testament as well?
Yeah.
Can you ask him?
Actually, most of them know the Old Testament.
So does he know about Ezekiel 38?
ሕዝቅኤል 38
What?
ሕዝቅኤል 38
He said the king is gonna come. We don't know if it's gonna be man or son of God, but he's gonna come at the end of the day. After the end of the days.
After the darkness.
After that. That's what.
Yes, this makes sense.
Yeah, this makes a lot more sense
The
actually.
darkness and destruction will
After
happen
that.
before
Yeah, and after that, a true king is gonna come.
and lead
Like
the people.
yeah.
ዘመን በኋላ ትፈርሳለች ከብዙ ዘመን በኋላ
Very interesting.
ትፈልጋለች
Especially where he's going to come.
ዘመን የዘመን
Why?
ባድማ
Why though? Why
Why?
from the east?
Because remember in our Bible it says the king will go to Israel.
Yeah,
He's saying the king's going to come to Ethiopia.
yeah. Why?
Think about it. So, the brothers just had a quick look in Ezekiel 38. Now, according to the Ezekiel 38 here, in the Bible here, it talks about the militaries that's going to combine and come into the land against the chosen people. Now, within our scriptures, you know it says that they're going to go into the Holy Land of Israel. Within theirs, it says that they're actually going to go into Ethiopia. So you might need to just figure what that's actually saying right there, my people.
I'm gonna read it. Okay?
Yes.
It goes like this. God's word came to me like this, he says. The invaders are gonna come from Yeros, Mosahna, Tobel,
أديتك يا مجاتهم عدي أم سحنا توبيل مالت ماني
أطفى حنسا.
أين هاتوا أكلام
My people, this is Ezekiel's prophecy.
Yes.
He is speaking, okay?
Yes.
So, I quote, my people, the invaders of, as in the bad people of Beros, Musahna, Tobel, yeah, the countries,
Yes.
okay? Don't forget that. I'm coming. All the military, the cavalry, everything, I'm gonna destroy everything. And I'm gonna come to Ethiopia.
Pause a second. It says, then I'm going to come to Ethiopia.
I'm coming. I'm gonna destroy everything. I'm gonna destroy every invader, as in,
Okay.
yeah. It's just as in a sign. It's saying be careful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just watch your step.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for taking too long, okay?
No, brother, take your time.
Yeah, just with
Take-
the light and everything, I feel under pressure.
Yeah, of
Just
course.
like-
Take your time, man.
Okay, so
And you're sure that within that Bible,
yeah,
it says that these nations are going to come
yeah.
to this country,
Specifically these nations.
to this place we're
Yeah,
sitting in
to
right now.
Ethiopia, exactly.
Oh, people, it is a bit dark now. I know you can't see me much, but so far what we have that in Ezekiel 38, in the Bible here in Ethiopia, I'm here in Yeha right now, sitting with a priest and a couple brothers. And first off, earlier, it clearly states that the prophecy is a chosen king will come after the end and separate the good from the bad. The good will go on the right side, the bad will go on the left side. That's Matthew, that's Matthias. Now, continuing on, Ezekiel 38 then comes in to say that the nations coming into this, sorry, can I get a bit of light, please, brother?
Sure.
Sorry, ooh.
Too much?
No, that's okay. Now, the nations that's going to come in to make war. Now, you know, in the English Bible, it says that there's various nations that's going to come into the land of Israel. It says, you know, like what they were saying, Togarma, it says Libya, it says Cush, it says various nations are going to come and make war against the Holy Land. And at that point is when there's going to be, those people are going to get wiped out. And that is when God is basically going to take back control of the world, according to what we have. Now, the difference is, in the English Bibles, what we have, the nations are a bit different. And the main thing is that that's going to happen here within their Bible, not in someplace else, right here where I'm sitting. Bear this in mind, my people. So if that's in their Bible, remember, that's in their Bible. Where does the oldest Bibles that's ever been found come from? Here. So don't ever think to yourself that the Bible you have in America or England or Australia is going to be realer than their Bibles. And their Bible is confirming that it's here. It's actually here, my people. It's here where the king's going to come. It's here. It's here. I'm sorry, I got a bit freaked out with the cattle's around, but people, comprehend what I'm saying to you here. We're going to continue this. We're going to continue.
በቀንና በማቴ እሳት ትናገራላችሁ።
What it says is, during my jealousy state, during my bad times, I spoke fire. I spoke bad words, it means. And surely it's gonna be chaos.
You just saw what the brother said, so I'm going to break down what he said briefly. It says that when those nations come in, it's going to get chaotic within the land where those people come. It's going to, like, brother will be against brother and so forth. It says that, it talks about the big calamity to come, the devastation, the big earthquake, the hailstones and so forth. So it confirms, just as the English Bible says. But, you know, where people need to really take heed, and I'm not sure if you brothers are realizing also, this is talking about a situation that's actually going to happen here, remember, like it says before. Meaning, and why I say this is, this big devastation, I believe is coming here. But, the big but, is, according to what I believe, this is the holy, you know, like Yeha especially. And according to our Bible, it says, in Jerusalem and Mount Zion will the saved ones be. So those, like, God will save a people, but he will bring them to Jerusalem and Mount Zion. Whoever's in Jerusalem and Mount Zion when that calamity happens is very likely to be amongst those who are saved to survive this calamity of what we're talking about. Because remember, we're reading about a prophecy from Ezekiel, which is his Bible prophecy, so it's going to happen. Now, remember, this is talking about here. You understand what I mean? Now, I believe it was the start of something. I also believe, exactly. I believe the end is so near that people don't get it. They don't, you know, like we might be thinking 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I don't believe it's that long. I believe we could wake up tomorrow and it could be that day. Like, that's how close I think it is. And same for you people in the camera. Remember, I'm saying to you, the only person, the only one that can save you when that time to come is God. It's as simple as that. The Almighty Creator is the one who will save who he's supposed to save. But I believe within my heart is this place where I'm sitting right here is the place where the saved ones will be. I believe that the place that, you know, in the world, the the place where someone would least want to come. You see people, Somalia is a bit dangerous sometimes, it has war, but you still see a YouTuber going there. You still see people going all over the world to visit. They're not afraid because, you understand, they're not coming to Tigray though. Because in their mind, they think Tigray is full of war. They think Tigray is full of people that will just chop you up and do crazy stuff. They think Tigray is full of evil because their government has tricked them. So in the whole entire world, nobody wants to come here. But on that day, I believe everybody was going to want to come here. So yeah, I was with my brother, with bro Shushai. We was about to go for the walk, and I told him I want to talk to a priest today. He made the call. This is the man that he made the call to, and I'm glad that he called this priest today because it was so needed. It was so needed. Brother Eskus came as well, the right time. Like, it was so needed. You see, when brothers come together, like, you can't beat it. And I know this is God's work. I know I didn't meet these brothers for nothing. I know this priest didn't come for nothing. I know. You understand? And I pray we all make it to live to see that day. Anyway, it's been a good night in Yeha this evening. Take heed of what was just shown to you, my people. One love.
So basically, what Father said is like Ezra Sutel, chapter 2, verse 28. It says in our Bible, you know, the Old Testament, all the people
1 second.
from around the world, they're gonna come to Tigray.
No way.
Exodus, literally.
No way.
Even Abbas Wangel prophesied, the prophecy of Abbas Wangel, even it says that. And it's in the Bible, man.
No doubt about it. No doubt about
That
it.
just blows
But
my
the
mind,
fact,
man.
are you sure it's saying they'll come to Ethiopia?
Yeah, man. Not just Ethiopia. Now Ethiopia isn't not Tigray.
No, Ethiopia. Never
Yeah.
ኢትዮጵያ ውስጥ ትግራይ አክሱም
Yes. It says they. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. I cannot believe it. These people try to hide the truth.
Yeah, man. Me neither.
You can close still.
They are not. They are ready.
Ezra ሶስት
The end of
Ezra.
Ezra.
Yes.
Ezra.
Yes. Ezra.
Three.
Third Ezra.
Son
Yes.
Ezra.
Yes.
The end of the world.
Yes.
The world will be shaking.
Yes.
People
Earthquake.
come, go. The land will be roll. Landing war, you know, the people is over the land. They will cross there, they will come there.
የዓለም ፍጻሜ ሲል ነው ሳብ ከተማ ምታ ዋና አክስታያ
It talks about the end
ሳብ
of
ምታ
days.
ካላን ካንተ ወዲ
It talks about the end of days. Everybody is gonna be in chaos. The earth is gonna be in chaos. The plants are gonna bleed,
Plants.
and the righteous path will be lost. Even religion is gonna disappear. For 3 whole months. And suddenly the sun is gonna shine during the midnight, it says. Even the moon is gonna shine during the day. Stones are gonna talk. They're gonna scream actually. Yeah. Everyone is gonna be in chaos. That's what he says.
What chapter is this?
Three.
Chapter 3.
ስሪ
Chapter
ከመ
3.
ስሪ አንድ ምዕራፍ ያ ሓንቲ እዝራ ሶትል ነብዩ እዩ
Mother, 1 second.
ስላሴ ዘለው ይያይለን
I need to ask all you brothers something.
Okay.
Now, you see, like what we just found out today in your Bible, it's saying that after everything, the earthquakes, so forth,
ተረዳት ከግድብ ለምዚ
everybody's going to want to come to Tigray.
ነገድ የምትያቶም ካሪኸ እስር ተኸተ ነገር
Now, if you like really think about this deeply, if the whole world is going to want to come to Tigray, now this is even spoken about by Zweng and so forth. I believe, like I'm saying to you, that the main place in Tigray people's gonna want to go to is Yeha. Now we've confirmed today that when that day comes, everybody wants to come to will want to come to Tigray because it will be the safe place. So are you brothers actually realizing where you're standing? Do you realize where you are? Do you realize who you're supposed to be? How you're supposed to be standing? You have to understand where you are, what the book's saying. It's saying where you are is the place, the whole entire world. America, Australia, England, France, every single place is going to want to come here, bro. Are you mentally prepared for that to come? Because that's, like I tell you, bro, that's coming soon. That's why I'm
already
here.
happening, actually.
That's why I'm here.
You're living proof.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So you need to understand what you need to start reading more, and you need to start realize who you are and where you're standing. Realize this, brother. Don't overlook it. You know, this is serious. This is the Bible.
This is very more than
This is the
serious.
Bible.